My Little Girl, written by Cracked Inkwell. Chapter 10, About Last Night. In the morning light, Lauren sat up from the low bed. Even though her mind was waking up, she did remember about last night, how she and Spike went off, getting the Sun Princess angry. For the longest moment, neither she nor Celestia said a word at first. Now that her young mother was awake, she wasn't quite sure what exactly to say, for she may be her mother, but at the same time, this was her mother who was a child, and it was she who hurt her feelings. "I'm sorry," Lauren said, breaking the silence. Celestia blinked. "What?" "I'm sorry for not telling you where Spike and I were going, and for running away." "Well, thank you. But between the two of us, I should be the one apologizing. Lauren, I am so sorry for losing my temper with you. I should have thought about what I say may hurt you. You should have listened to what I had to say." Celestia nodded. "Yes, I should have given you time to explain yourself. And again, I am sorry about that. So what were you about to say before you know?" "Well, we went to that donut place because Spike said that we should grab a snack real quick since you guys were in a meeting. We thought it shouldn't take long, that we would be back here in no time. But there was this line, and we got caught up talking about superheroes, and I think we forgot what time it was." "Seems to match up with Spike's story. But what happened to you after that? Where did you go?" "I don't really know since I've never been here before. I remember running into several alleyways until I got tired, so I hid behind some trash cans until someone found me there. I can't remember what their names were, but I think it was a mom and her kid that found me there." "Derpy and Dinky Hooves." "Yeah, that's... Wait, how did you know that?" "They flagged down some guards after you'd been snatched away by..." "Oh yeah, that's right. They took me into their hotel, where a unicorn carried me off to her and... What was her name? Bon Bon. Yeah, and the unicorn was really excited to meet me because she told me that us people don't really exist here. When somebody came to knock on their door, the unicorn threw me out the window." "She what?" "Yeah, says something that they were coming to take me away or something, before she threw me in a dumpster with garbage bags in it. I don't think she's quite right in the head or something, but I didn't get hurt or anything. I just felt sore after falling from the second floor." "Oh, and then what happened?" "Remember that guy who's made up of animal parts? Discord? Yeah, I found him hiding behind a bunch of cardboard boxes, and I think he's crazy too." "Why's that?" "Well, he was really scared of me when I showed up, saying something about not erasing or something. And then he said I created everything, like I was God or something. Like I said, I think he's really crazy, so I just left." Celestia didn't say anything. Lauren continued. "So I found my way to a train station where there's a janitor's closet that was open, so I went in and fell asleep and... Say, how did I end up here?" "You can thank Luna for that. She helped us locate where you were, and she should be here any time now." "Celestia, can I ask you something?" "Anything." "Why do you and Luna worry about me so much when you never met me?" "Because..." Celestia had to tread carefully. On one hoof, part of her wanted to tell Lauren the truth, that she is indeed their mother. However, given that Discord had told her the truth, She didn't believe it. Perhaps it was best if she fibbed a little. Because you remind me and Luna of someone that is very dear to us. Who? Our mother. Lauren tilted her head to the side. Your mother? It's a little silly, I know, but in a way, you remind us of her. Remind you? Why? Did something bad happen? Oh no, not really. Mother, that we know, she has a rather interesting relationship with us. Oh, she did care about us, and she loves us very much. But the problem is that she can get very busy. She's kind of a storyteller in a way, trying to come up with new ideas for this and that, and trying to put them down on paper. Sometimes she has to go away for a while, but she at times pops up here and there. That's a little strange. But how is she like me? She's at times rather too creative, asking those close to her odd questions that she could use. And a bit curious too. And yes, I admit, she can be a little weird too. When's the last time you saw her? I believe it was at our coronation. She wasn't up front, but she watched us from the very back smiling. Afterwards, she came up to us saying how proud she was about us. And then, before we knew it, gone. That was well over 1,000 years ago. Celestia gave out a sigh, although I do tend to miss her. I'm sorry, Lauren said, as to Celestia's surprise. She hugged her neck. Celestia didn't know how quite to react to this at this point. She wanted to tell her that it was not her fault and maybe cry a little, but she chose to keep the mask on a little longer. Lauren, Celestia said as her mother let go, Twilight and her friends are still here. Do you want to get to know them a little better? That is, if you don't want to go back home just yet. Can I? Lauren asked, especially the robot one who's kind of like Firefly. If that's what you wish, so shall it be. And that was My Little Girl, Chapter 10, written by Cracked Inkwell. Everything's going good now, I guess. Celestia and Lauren have had the chance to talk. It turns out Luna's the one that found her. And it seems like Lauren is interested in getting to know the main six a bit more now. So safe to say things will run a bit more smoothly from this point on. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. I'm sorry for any hiccups that may have occurred. I still don't know why I get nervous when reading. That and, well, it is cold, so it's kind of hard for me to focus in the cold. My heater hasn't kicked in quite yet, but it should be kicking in any moment now. After that, it'll be smooth sailing. Thank you for sticking with me and supporting me through this time, every pony. I hope to hear your feedback in the comments below. I hope to wish you all as well a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night wherever you are. Good night, every pony.